Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
All right, guys, we have finally finished up our biography projects, and I'm sure you guys are so excited to share with your friends, okay? Today we're going to be presenting with our groups that we researched with. Thumbs up if you guys had a fun time researching your famous American. Awesome! Kiss your brain. I'm so proud of your work. I've gotten to look over it, and I'm so excited for you guys to share it with your friends, okay? But before we get started, I want to make sure that we are clear about what your expectations are for yourself as presenters and for your friends as the audience, okay? So come over here. We're going to look over here really quickly, and I'm going to write down your ideas about what your expectations are for presenters, which are the speakers, and the audience, who are the listeners. Awesome. So does anybody have any expectations they want to make clear for your friends about presenters? What do you expect for them to do? Caleb?
You may speak loudly because in the video you may can't hear them.
Okay. You want to speak clearly? Speak clearly and loudly, what you said. There's a reader word for loudly. We're going to project. We're going to project our voice, okay? So he expects for the presenters to project their voice and speak clearly. Okay, anybody else have any other expectations for presenters? Jacob?
Stand nice and tall.
Stand nice and tall. Awesome. Tall. And I'm going to use a word that means proud, so I'm going to use confident, okay? Confident, which means you know that you know this information because you guys are the ones that researched it, right? Okay, anybody else have any other expectations for presenters? Julian?
They also, when they're done talking, the listeners ask questions if they have any.
Okay, so he jumped down here to the listeners, and they're going to ask questions after the presenter's done talking, okay? Ask questions after presenter is done talking. Okay? Anybody else having something, Rana?
They have to respect each other.
Who has to respect each other?
Both.
Both, okay? Both groups. Sometimes if you agree, we have to respect our peers. Awesome. And because it's both groups, instead of writing it twice, I'm going to bracket those, okay? So I'm going to put a bracket around presenters and audience, and I'm going to say respect peers. Good one. Okay? Does anybody else have any other expectations for audience or presenters? Juliet?
The listeners have to be quiet while the presenters are talking.
Okay. Quiet. Okay. What else? Laurel?
We have to sit safely.
We're going to sit safely on the carpet. Absolutely. Anybody else have anything else to add? Jacob?
The listeners have to be quiet just because they might need to know something that they need to know.
Awesome. So we're going to sit quiet. And we want to make sure we're going to be listening to learn. Absolutely. Good one, Jacob. Brian?
You have to not be playing around because you have to respect people.
Absolutely. So where do you think that would fall under our expectations?
Respect peers.
Respecting your peers. Absolutely. Chris?
Sit crisscross applesauce.
Where would that fall?
Sit safely.
Awesome. Caleb?
Don't touch other people.
Keeping your hands to yourself. Absolutely. That's going to be part of our sit safely because we have a hands-off policy here, don't we? Billy?
Sit quietly and don't talk when the speakers are talking.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay, guys, so those are your expectations for each other. Does everybody agree that they can meet those expectations for the groups presenting? Fantastic. I love that. So Miss T's kind of had the same idea as you guys, and I made some expectations for the groups, and I know we kind of talked about those when you guys were researching and getting ready, but I made a little rubric for you guys. You know how Miss T's, when she grades your work, you guys get like a rubric for feedback, and I tell you what I thought about it? I want you guys to tell each other what you think about your friends, because you guys have done such a fantastic job. I really want you guys to enjoy these presentations. So, really quickly, if you will grab that rubric, I told you to sit it right underneath your bottom so that you don't get distracted. Let's check it out. Let's look at it really quickly. And let's look at some of the points that you have to be looking for in these presentations. Does anybody see something really important about the presentation you want to share with the group, Ryan?
It's staying on topic.
Stay on topic. What does that mean? What does that look like? Madeline?
It means that it stayed on what it's supposed to be about.
Absolutely. Stay on what it's supposed to be about. Does anybody else think anything else that they want to discuss?
This has those speak clearly.
Speak clearly. So it's some of those expectations that you guys decided on. Anything else? Anything that I added on this rubric that's not on our expectations? Julia?
The members all participate.
They all participated. What does that look like? What does it look like if all the members participate? You guys know? Caleb?
Standing straight and tall, no talking.
Okay, well, they do need to be doing that, but what does it mean to participate? Ryan?
It means to, like, don't, it means, like, everybody gets to say something.
Absolutely, so everybody's going to be involved. Is there anything else we need to talk about on this rubric before we get started? Rana?
The presentation has to be complete.
It's complete, so you finished it on time, and everybody finished that, so good job for you guys. All right, let's take these rubrics, stick them right underneath your bottom, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our first group. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and go sit down. My first group is Susan B. Anthony, so if you were in Susan B. Anthony, go ahead and stand up. If you guys will stand just side of the board, and you guys can discuss your strategy for presenting, okay? All right, guys. Make sure that rubric's underneath your bottom so it doesn't distract you. Good job, friends. Excuse me, Bentley. Thank you, friend. All right. All right, you guys ready? All right, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead.
Today we are going to be learning about Susan B. Anthony by Laurel, Leah, and Julian.
This is just the basics. Her name is Susan B. Anthony. Her place of birth is Massachusetts. Her birth date was 1820. Her death was 1906. Her quote says, when she was 86 years old, Susan said in her last speech, her failure
You got it.
is impossible.
Good.
Our caption says Susan was known to be a very serious woman because she was always hard at work. Does anybody have any questions?
I have a question. Oh, can we go back real quick? Thank you. What was she hard at work doing? What did she do? So she was always hard at work. What was she doing? What is she known for? What did she do?
She vote for election. What?
What's a quote?
A quote is like a person is a what like a person is trying to say.
Good. All right. Thank you.
This is a timeline of Susan B. Anthony's life. 1820, Susan B. Anthony is born. 1851, Susan meets Elizabeth Cady Stanton, her best friend. 1868, Susan and Elizabeth start a newspaper. 1872, Susan votes in an election, and she is arrested. 1806, Susan B. Anthony dies. Anybody have any questions? These are some character traits about Susan B. Anthony. Honest, helpful, beautiful. Susan B. Anthony is a famous American for many reasons. She was honest, helpful, and beautiful. First, she was honest because she was trying to tell the truth. She wanted everyone to know equal, but she was arrested. Also, she was helpful because she fought for women's rights. Finally, she was beautiful on the inside because the fault for what was not right, even when people were mad. These are the ways that Susan B. Anthony was honest, helpful, and beautiful.
Good job.
She was on a dollar coin.
She was a teacher. She was trying to stop unequal for slaves.
Good.
Does anybody have any questions?
What? Okay, that's a lot of questions.
It's okay, just one at a time.
Rana? Caleb, what does equal mean?
It's like she's trying to, she was making like people equal so they can like be friendly to each other. Okay, Cameron.
What did she teach?
She taught a class, but I forgot what.
She taught school. She did, but she was not sure, so maybe we can look that up and research that a little bit more later. Good.
Juliet, what does slaves mean?
We can't remember.
We discussed that. What is a slave? What is someone who is a slave has to do what, Madeline?
They have to work for someone else. Like, it's like if they were their pet except a human.
That's right. And they don't get any money, and they're probably not treated very well either. Okay.
Okay, Macy.
How did she get on a dollar coin?
Why do you think they chose her to be on dollar coin? That's a good question.
Because she was the only girl that was on a dollar coin. Okay, Ryan.
How did she have time in her life to be a teacher?
That's a good question, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like a very busy woman, huh?
Jordan.
Why was she a teacher?
Because she wanted to teach people how to be equal.
All right, guys. What do you guys say to them for presenting to you guys today?
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys, way to go. If you guys will grab out your rubrics and go ahead and fill those out for your friends. We will turn those in, and I will go through those with them when we do our conference so that they can get some feedback on what they did awesome and what we can do better next time, okay? Way to go, guys. Get your brain. So proud of you. Awesome. All right, fill those out for me.
I'm just clapping for myself.
I love that.